Alright guys, so yesterday I did a video where I spoke of TNA, their financial status, right? Part 2, because I already made one of it. Um, there are three people that mentioned that TNA need to improve their marketing and their advertising, which I completely agree on. There's even this one guy, Danish. If you go in the video, in that one video, the part two, where I had a conversation with him about it, and he made some valid points, right? But here's the thing, okay? There is one tiny problem with with TNA, with if even TNA were to improve the marketing or advertising, and I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. Of course, they should do it, but there's one tiny problem, okay? And I've been observing TNA fans and TNA fans for years now, so I know what I'm saying. So I want you to listen very closely to what I'm about to tell you. Okay, here's the thing: TNA can have shops in this city or in Hong Kong. I'm just saying something in Hong Kong or even in the deepest cave of the Middle East, right? The thing is, it's still up to the people. Will they buy? Okay, TNA can advertise their highlights or promos on whatever channel, on cable or you name it. It's still up to the people if they would want to watch it, if it interests them enough to watch it. Okay, here's the thing with the WWE. The WWE isn't only big because of their big fan base or these legends from the past. The WWE is also big due to their connections with musicians, movie artists, the Army or U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, Susan G. Komen, which is the biggest cancer organization around the world, and the list goes on. The WWE is so popular that even people that don't watch pro wrestling will know who they are. You ask a person that doesn't watch pro wrestling if they know what the WWE is, I guarantee you he or she will be able to tell you. That's how popular the WWE is. That's how well known they are worldwide. So their marketing and their advertising is through the roof. Okay, it's on top. Now, a company like Ring of Honor or Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, their merchandise is being sold like crazy. Okay, PWG, their DVDs is being sold like crazy. Ring of Honor, their pay-per-views are being bought like crazy, especially when they do this thing also on the internet, I pay-per-view, which is a lot easier actually, and to buy and to watch. It would be great if TNA did internet pay-per-view as well, because it really is a lot easier now. But the reason why these things are being bought like crazy is because their fan base is really loyal and really supports the stuff they love, and watch. Okay, which is the same case with the WWE, which I keep saying. You can say what you want about their fan base, but fact of the matter is they buy their shit. And that is the same case with independent wrestling fans. Okay, they buy their t-shirts. Okay, even the smallest of small companies, their DVDs sell a lot more than TNA their DVDs. Okay, and is that TNA's fault? Is it because they aren't marketing well or advertising well? No. Okay, it's all up to the fans. You know what I mean? Which brings me back to the 100% of pro wrestling of TNA fan base is only that 40% maybe, or only the 40% are buying the merchandise or buying the pay-per-view or DVDs or going to the shows, but the 60% does not do that, which is a lot. Okay, there could be a shop TNA right next to someone that watches TNA, claims he or she is a TNA fan, but never stepped foot in that shop or bought a fucking thing, which is the problem. Okay, now as far as TNA making better t-shirts design goes, I agree 100%. Okay, because you don't want to be making easy cheap designs and you're gonna sell the t-shirt for like $34, which is too expensive for a easy made design. I mean, yeah, even I wouldn't want to buy that. But my point is, and the point I'm always going to make, is that the biggest problem within TNA lies within their fan base. Okay, so they can advertise how much they want, they can market it how much they want, but if people aren't buying, then you're gonna start a company, you're gonna start a car sale company, you have the best cars in the world, right? What do you think will happen if you don't get any customers? So think about that. So that's think about it. Just think about it. You will either have to close your company or sell the car or lower the prices of the car. If you lower the prices, then you'll guarantee get people to buy your car. So that's another problem because people either want things for free or too cheap. You know. But that's just basically what I wanted to say. They of course they should market their stuff or advertise which they have been doing, but the problem still lies within the fans. People, come on, it still lies within the fans, especially mainly the ones that don't buy their stuff or the pay-per-views, especially the oh so many pro wrestling fans that don't want to give TNA a chance. That is an even bigger problem, because you can do as much promos as you want. Yeah, watch TNA on this day and this day, but if there is a really large group of people that aren't just aren't interested in it, then yeah, how further? How further? So TNA just has that curse or that bad luck. I don't know. So but thankfully they have been doing really well with their shows for 2 months now, 2 straight months or 3 straight months. So let's hope they at least keep that like that. They shouldn't ruin it. They're doing really great. They're getting some attention from a lot of people, especially the wrestlers themselves. But I just hope that real TNA fans that actually claim they support the company as such support the company financially as well, because you aren't really doing much if you're just gonna watch it or stream the pay-per-views or, I mean, come on. TNA needs to make money, and the only way they can make money is stuff or being bought what they are selling at Shop TNA or tickets or whatever. I have spoken. Thank you for watching, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will disagree, or maybe some that will agree, but hey, I'm just here to state my mind. I'm just here to speak on behalf of TNA as a TNA fan. I need to do some TNA shopping again as well. I've been waiting so long for them to release the Knockouts Knockdown 2016, but I have a feeling they're not going to do that, and I know why, and I know the reason why they're not going to do that, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I tend to buy more stuff before this year ends, because I need more t-shirts as well. They have released a few new DVDs, which I haven't seen, especially the One Night Onlys. I also need to see those as well still. So, TNA can make money, but it's up to the fans. I don't know what y'all doing, man. I don't know what you're doing. I've said it in the last video, if you don't have a credit card or whatever to buy them, then ask someone to do it for you, or I'm pretty sure there are companies that do that. If you can't watch the pay-per-view, you can pay for it, or you don't have cable or whatever, then I understand, I completely understand that. If you're gonna stream that, then hey, but you gotta give back, okay? You gotta give them back at least by buying one t-shirt at least. That is just if you buy the t-shirt, see it as a way of repaying them back for the pay-per-view that you streamed. That's mostly how I do the thing, because I have streamed before. Everybody has streamed something before. I have streamed before. Last year I streamed a pay-per-view. It's not TNA, it was a UFC pay-per-view. But I bought something, not from me, from my little brother. I bought him a banner with Silva and the other guy he was kicking in the face. I bought him a banner. And I have proof to show you. I have to go, but I'm gonna show you next time. But yeah, that was my way of repaying back. That's how I mostly do the things. TV shows. I've downloaded a lot of TV shows, but I bought them back. That's mostly how I do it. So you gotta pay back. That's just what I want to say. That's the whole thing. TNA needs to make money. Okay, so But that's just all I want to say. I'm just stating my mind. I'm just here on behalf of TNA, supporting it, hoping that you support it too the right way, financially, any way you can, any way you can, you know. But that's about it. Thank you for watching.